Listen up. Life doesn't give a damn about your feelings. The world doesn't care if you're struggling. It won't stop moving because you're in pain. It won't pause so you can sit there and cry. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to pull you out of your misery. You either get up and fight, or you stay down like the weak, pathetic version of yourself you claim to hate. Pain is life's way of forging warriors. It's the fire that separates the weak from the strong. Every successful person you see today has walked through hell, suffered, bled, and still kept moving. You think the world is unfair? Good, it is, but you have two choices: cry about it like a victim or use it as fuel to dominate. Pain is your teacher every time life punches you in the face. You have an opportunity. You can sit there whining about how hard things are, or you can learn. Pain is a lesson, a gift in disguise. When you lose, when you fail, when everything falls apart, that's when your true potential is tested. Weak men break under pain. Strong men use it to sharpen their minds, harden their bodies, and become unstoppable forces of nature. Your heart got broken? Good. Now you know not to be naive. You lost money? Perfect. Now you understand the importance of discipline. You got betrayed? Fantastic. Now you know to trust actions, not words. Every bit of suffering carries a lesson, but only those with the strength to endure will learn it. Turn suffering into strength. The biggest lie society tells you is that comfort is the goal. That happiness is found in ease and relaxation. That's why most people are weak, pathetic, and lost. They chase pleasure instead of discipline. They escape their pain with distractions instead of facing it head on. The truth? Power is forged through suffering. You don't build muscle by sitting on your ass. You build it by tearing it apart in the gym. You don't develop resilience by avoiding struggle. You develop it by enduring hardship and refusing to break. If you're going through pain right now, congratulations. This is your moment. This is where weak men quit and warriors are made. Hard times create strong men. The greatest men in history were shaped by hardship. They were beaten down, humiliated, and crushed by life, yet they refused to stay down. Every time they got knocked to the floor, they rose with more fury, more determination, more hunger. So why are you crying? Why are you sitting in your room drowning in self-pity? Life slapped you. Hit back harder? You failed? Get up and try again. No one gives a damn about your sob story. Why are you The world only respects winners, and winners don't complain. They strategize, they adapt, they conquer. Pain is your greatest ally. Most people run from pain. They try to avoid discomfort at all costs. That's why they remain weak, average, and forgotten. But the truly powerful men, the ones who shape history, embrace pain. They welcome the struggle. They see suffering as a tool, not an enemy. Your pain is the key to your greatness. If you can endure suffering without breaking, you become unstoppable. If you can take loss and turn it into wisdom, you become untouchable. If you can stare pain in the face and laugh, you become a man that nothing can destroy. What are you going to do? So what's it going to be? Stay weak, keep crying, keep making excuses? Or will you rise, take control, and use every ounce of pain to build the strongest version of yourself? The choice is yours. No one is coming to save you. It's you against the world. Fight like hell and make sure you win. Stop lying to yourself. You say you want success, but do you? You say you want to be powerful, rich, respected, but what are you doing about it? Watching Netflix, scrolling through social media, complaining about how unfair life is. Pathetic. Let me tell you something you don't want to hear. You are exactly where you deserve to be. If you're broke, it's because you've made weak decisions. If you're out of shape, it's because you're lazy. If people don't respect you, it's because you haven't done anything worth respecting. The sooner you accept this truth, the sooner you can fix it. Most people don't have the guts to look in the mirror and take responsibility. They'd rather blame their parents, their boss, the economy, their childhood trauma, anything but themselves. But blaming won't get you anywhere. The only way out of your misery is through raw, relentless action. Become dangerous. Weak men fear power. They fear dominance. They fear ambition. That's why society keeps telling you to be soft, to be nice, to be a balanced. Bullshit. The world isn't run by nice guys. It's run by men who are willing to do whatever it takes. You think billionaires became successful by being lazy? You think champions became great by taking days off? No, they became powerful because they were obsessed, because they put in the work when others quit, because they pushed through pain when others ran away. If you want to be great, you have to become dangerous. Not reckless, not violent, but powerful. Strong in body, sharp in mind, unshakable in spirit. A man that commands respect without saying a word. A man that walks into a room and dominates without even trying. Sacrifice is the price of power. You want success, you want strength, you want respect, then you have to suffer for it. There is no easy path. You will have to sacrifice comfort, pleasure, and distractions. You will have to endure long nights, exhausting days, and moments where you feel like giving up. Most people fold under pressure. That's why most people are nobodies. The world is filled with average men who gave up when things got hard. But the top 1%, the ones who actually make it, they are willing to sacrifice. They are willing to go through hell and keep walking. Ask yourself, what are you willing to give up? Sleep, comfort, useless friendships, addictions, entertainment? Because if you're not willing to sacrifice, you're not ready for success. Build your empire or be a slave. There are two types of men in this world: the ones who build their own empires and the ones who work for them. There is no in between. You are either controlling your own destiny or you are being controlled. Right now, you are either a king or a peasant, either a master or a servant, either someone who creates wealth or someone who works for those who do. The weak spend their lives as slaves to their job, their debts, their emotions. The strong take control. They build, they conquer, they become unstoppable. So which one are you? Are you going to stay weak, making excuses, hoping for a lucky break? Or are you going to take your pain, turn it into power, and dominate life like the warrior you were meant to be? The time is now. No more waiting, no more hoping, no more complaining. Now is the time to rise. The pain you feel today is either going to break you or build you. The choice is yours. Suffer now and live as a king, or run from pain and remain a peasant. Make your decision. No one is coming. So what the F are you going to do about it? You've heard the truth. You felt it burn in your chest. You know deep down that every word I'm saying is real. But here's the real question. What the F are you going to do about it? Are you going to scroll past this and go back to your pathetic, excuse-filled life? Are you going to keep hitting snooze? Keep eating garbage? Keep wasting your time with people who bring you nothing? Or are you finally going to wake this up and take control? Oh, take control! Fear is the leash they use to control you. Let me break it down for you. Fear is the biggest scam in history. The world has trained you to be afraid. Afraid of failure. Afraid of failure. Afraid of judgment. Afraid of taking risks. That fear? It's a leash, a collar, and you're the obedient little dog wearing it. Think about it. Every time you hesitate, every time you shrink back, every time you let doubt stop you, you are allowing yourself to be a slave. But here's the good news. Fear is a choice. You can let it own you, or you can rip that leash off your neck and become untouchable. Because once you stop fearing failure, rejection, and pain, you become unstoppable. The loser mentality is a disease. Most people are infected with the loser mindset, and they don't even realize it. It's in their language, their actions, their whole existence. I can't. All can't. Disease. It's too hard. Disease, and maybe tomorrow. Disease, I just don't feel like it. Terminal disease. And do you know what happens to people infected with this? They die, broke, miserable, forgotten. The world doesn't remember cowards. The world doesn't reward mediocrity. It crushes it. If you want to be a winner, you need to do one thing right now. Kill the loser in your head. Stop negotiating with your weakness. Stop making space for excuses. Stop tolerating failure. Nobody owes you. Let me say this loud and clear. Nobody owes you a damn thing. Oh. Not success, not happiness, not money, not love. You think the world is unfair? Good. You think things should be easier? Too bad. The only people who succeed are the ones who take what they want. The ones who wake up every day and say, I will not be stopped. I will not be stopped. I will not be denied. If you sit around waiting for things to improve, waiting for luck, waiting for someone to help you, you will wait forever. Everything you want, everything you dream of is sitting there, but no one is going to give it to you. You have to take it. You have to take it. Get addicted to the grind. Winners are addicted, not to pleasure, not to comfort, not to dopamine hits from scrolling like a loser, but to the grind. They don't need a vacation. Their vacation is winning. They don't need a motivation. Their motivation is domination. They don't need a break. Their break is knowing they're ahead of everyone else. They wake up every day, hungry, relentless, and ready to destroy the competition. Are you? The harsh reality, you deserve nothing until you earn it. The problem with most people is they think they deserve something. Reddit steadily. They think they're owed respect, success, love, happiness. No, you deserve nothing until you earn it, until you suffer for it, until you prove that you are different from the weak masses. That's why the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. That's why the strong lead and the weak follow. And that's why the powerful take and the powerless watch. You either rise to the challenge or you get left behind. Decide right now, winner or loser. This moment is the crossroads. The moment you either choose to step up or stay a nobody. There are two roads ahead. The easy road where you stay comfortable, weak, and forgettable. The hard road where you suffer, grind, and become unstoppable. The choice is yours, but understand this, there is no going back. If you choose weakness, you will regret it for the rest of your life. If you choose strength, you will become something legendary. So, what's it going to be? The easy road to nowhere or the brutal road to greatness? The world belongs to the ruthless. Will you take what's yours? Will you take what's yours?